Good afternoon, football fans. We got a day today. Welcome to Pelham High School, home of the Pythons, who are hosting the Plymouth Regional Bobcats in the first round of the NHIAA Division II playoffs to see who's going to the ship. This is Paul Ferentz on this beautiful afternoon. I'm joined today with Todd Austin. Todd Austin, thank you for joining me today. And any thoughts initially?
Thanks, Paul. I'm glad to be here. I think we're going to have a great game today. Two teams that play a lot alike. Good defenses, run between the tackles, and identical records. And a team that we don't usually see, Pelham. 19 years is the first time I've seen Pelham on our schedule, so it should be exciting.
It's going to, a first. And we're going to have to see how this goes. It's my understanding that Plymouth had a good week of practice, which is always good. And as you mentioned, they play a similar game together, which is going to be interesting to see. I know Plymouth is well coached, and they're going to be prepared for whatever Pythons throw at them. But we got the perfect day today for a football game. Thank goodness the sun is out. It's a brisk 35 probably, but we're in good shape today. Yeah. No injuries, everybody's healthy.
Yeah, we are missing Robert Oliver and Trevin Sanborn today.
Oh my goodness, Golden Shoes is out.
Yeah,
that's a big loss. And Robert Oliver was a tank. That's too bad. I think he got dinged up on the last game in his knee.
He did.
So that's going to be a loss. Someone will fill that spot though, as they always do at Plymouth.
Yeah, next man up.
Bobcat Nation showing up today. There's going to be a nice crowd. I would give anybody $1 to turn the stinking music off, but we have to compete with that, Todd.
It's a little loud. I think after pregame, we should be on our own by then.
Well, I thought the last 2 weeks we came out and we executed offensively. We did a much better job. We've been struggling with that all year. We finally came out, did a better job in our assignments, did a better job with the backs, hitting the hole, getting out in space, a little better job with our quarterback getting the ball to receivers, running better patterns. So offensively, I thought we're playing a little bit better, and defensively, I think that what we did better was we didn't make a mistake here or there. We executed, we lined up correctly, and nobody, just that lack of confusion. Just understand the game plan a little better. Well, I think the biggest thing is the intensity and focus all game. Even a couple weeks we've had it, and then we lose it a little bit. And when we're on and we're focused, we're pretty good. We're dialed in, but we just haven't had it all game. We went up to Kennett on Friday night, and we didn't bring it at all. Just didn't play well that game. And other times we've really had it. We went down to Pembroke, and we were on and off with it. But Merrimack Valley, we had it the whole game. Hanover, it was Bobcat Nation Day, which gets you a little out of sync. But for the most part, we had that focus, and we need that going to the playoffs. I think we're getting there. I just think it's just a team that's just going to keep coming at you, just keep going. And hopefully it's a team that can make some plays. They can hang around, just be tenacious. They're going to fight right to the end. Well, that's a tough one. I don't know. I guess if you defense on the field, you got the lead. I guess is what you're getting at. And I think our defense is playing pretty well lately. Offensive, when we're on, we're pretty good. We've been hit or miss. So I think, as of right now, I guess I'd have to say our defense because they've played the best throughout the season. Well, Pelham is they're tough. They're physical. They're big. They got a lot of seniors. Guys been playing for a while. And they've played a tough schedule, the teams down the Southern Conference. So I just think their speed is difficult. They do a lot of different things offensively, defensively, and they're just fast and physical, tough kids. And I think that's the biggest thing that's going to be we got to match up with. We got to control the line of scrimmage.
Welcome back, everyone. All football fans and parents who can't make the drive, welcome back. We have a perfect day for the first round playoffs of Division II. We got the Pelham band in front of us. It's like a carnival day, and Pelham has high hopes, I'm pretty sure of that, Todd. And like you mentioned, we haven't played each other, so this is a mystery for both teams. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen Pelham in my tenure here, 19 years at Plymouth. Just little history. Pelham overall is 5-4 in their lifetime in the playoffs. Plymouth is 54-15. And they're
15 losses. Oh my goodness.
54 wins, 15 losses.
Yep.
And we come in today as the underdog, number 6 seed. Pelham's the 3rd seed. Both teams are 7-2, and should be a great day.
big challenge for Plymouth, not playing that Southern tier, which is loaded this year with a lot of good, talented, very talented teams.
Oh, any one of the 8 teams in this playoff I think can win the state championship this year.
I would love to get back to UNH. It's been fun the last 3 years.
It sure has. It's been a good run.
Yeah, and I wouldn't count Plymouth out. They are as tough as anybody and formidable when it comes to playoff time and being prepared.
Yeah, Coach Sanborn has himself a 9-0 record in the playoffs since he started coaching 5 years ago.
He's done a fabulous job, and I know he has a great crew around him. Everybody does their homework, especially John Spear, who's on the road getting film on all these teams.
It's a huge part of what we do, Mr. Spear going every weekend getting the film. Tom Lamb and Chris Sanborn breaking it down. Mike Boyle putting the special teams together. It's a team effort, both coaching and on the field here in Plymouth.
It's good to see Joey Cleary running full speed.
Yeah, we've missed Joe. And kind of protecting that injury. He's back, should be ready to go full speed today, which is nice because we're missing Robert Oliver, who's been a huge help as a first-year player in Plymouth.
Plymouth will make their adjustments.
They're going to be looking to stop Ian Hoey, the quarterback from Pelham. Has had a great year. He's a senior now, along with senior Matt Crowley and Matthew Muse, their top runners, and I just can't express enough how closely these teams are matched up. It should be a back and forth battle. Even the yardage from the quarterbacks in the 600 range, and running backs, top leading rushes are in the 500 range, and everything from records to stats to everything. It's even, so it should be a great day.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to
We're going to get things underway in a minute.
Field for today's 2019 NHIAA Division II football quarterfinal game between the Bobcats of Plymouth High School and your Pelham Pythons. The NHIAA and its member schools want to thank you for coming out to support your team today. High school sports are an extension of the classroom learning experience. The student athletes in front of you have worked all season in classrooms as well as practice to be able to play here today. The NHIAA football committee and staff realize what a special moment this is for the players, coaches, and fans. We ask your cooperation in making this event as meaningful as possible for the students involved. As we encourage them to demonstrate good sportsmanship, we would ask that you, the fans, help us by showing respect for your team, the opposing team, the coaches, and the officials. At this time, we ask that you now please rise and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem by the Pelham High School Marching Band.
Thank you to the Pelham Band.
This Veterans Day weekend, a great tribute to all our veterans out there, past and present.
Well, Pelham Pythons have earned this right to host this first round playoff game. I wonder if they're must be a little keyed up, not being a football powerhouse year after year. And so this is going to be a real test to their nerves, playing who they know is a traditionally terrific team, 3-time defending champs in Division II. Plymouth has always brought their A game, and they're formidable.
Yeah, Pelham, they used to be a division below us. They did win a championship, I believe, a few years back. They had a good run for a couple of years. They've moved up and had a great year this year in Division II.
Your referee for today is Mark Charbonneau. Your umpire, Richard Tracy. Your linesman, Mike Deneau.
Always like to win the coin toss, get off to a good start.
We take the ball on that?
We're going to take the ball.
We'll take the ball. Okay.
Like to start with a win.
Fans, please be reminded that for the safety of the players, coaches, and officials, no fans are allowed onto the playing surface at any time before, during, or after the game. Thank you.
Hopefully we'll have some updates of the other games going on today. Whittle it down to there'll be 4 teams left after today, Todd?
After today, yeah. We got number 1 Bow. It's playing Sauhegan, a rematch from last week. Number 2 Milford is playing number 7 Alvern, also a repeat from last week, an overtime win for Milford. Pelham and us. Kennett and Hollis Brookline. Should be a great group of games today. Looks like we won the toss, Paul. We're winning already, and we're going to receive the ball.
Nice turnout of the fans for Pelham. They're going to be noisy. We're right in the middle of it all. They got the shakers, they got the sirens, everything going on.
They're ready. They're ready.
They're ready.
Pelham on the opening coin toss.
Plymouth fans are across the way. They're crammed into a small set of bleachers and on the field, but they always travel well and loud and proud.
Well, Pemmy Baker TV and Granite State Sports Network bringing you this contest that you get to see all next week. For those fans who couldn't make it here, it's a wonderful convenience. Plymouth is going to receive, as you mentioned, Todd, and they're going back deep. I think we got Cole Johnston back there and Joey Cleary, who's back. Good to see him going full speed.
And kicking off for Pelham looks like number 87, Zachary Jones. Looks like he's the biggest kicker in the state here. He's pretty good size, isn't he?
He's got to do more than kick then. Not a good kick. It's going to go out of bounds. And no, we pick it up anyway. Joey's got it. Looking for a sideline. Right down in front of his own bench. He's still not down. I don't hear a whistle yet. Finally, close to the 40-yard line. A good return.
Nice return by Joe. Good start. Will be first and 10 here. Looks like from the 36. Let's see what Coach Sanborn has up his sleeve today. He's thinking to hold his offense close to his vest till he needs to break it open, but he always threatens to do something new, but never does.
We got Colby Cross out wide and taking Golden Shoes, Trevin Sanborn's spot, who we're going to miss today. And this is first down from scrimmage. Plymouth's own 36. That's going to be a keeper going around the right-hand side. He's got enough for a first down. That was a great play by
great run
Cody
by
Bannon.
Cody Bannon, he's a great athlete. Good run, 11 yards, and first and 10.
Move those chains. That's a good start.
Bobcats.
I think they're going to have to feel each other out for this quarter, seeing that they're very similar.
You know, all year Pelham, they've talked about how good Pelham's defense is, and hopefully Coach Sanborn has a good game plan to beat that today.
Swanson in motion. Another keeper around the right-hand side. Fighting for more yardage.
Bannon on the keeper again.
Cody again, about a number, what's that, 8 yards, Paul? And
at least 6 or 8 anyway.
Second down and 2.
Reminds me of the opening series against St. Thomas. Cody took charge, went that 75 yards, and that was the end of the game.
He did.
7-6 win.
We had a different QB, and he played a different position that game. Colby Cross was under the center that day.
That's correct. He was in motion. Cody Bannon getting some big yards. Cross is coming out wide to the left now. If we can run it, we'll run it. We don't have to pass. I know that Chris Sanborn won't even bother passing if he doesn't have to. We got the band right in front of us, Todd. This is going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be loud.
Another quick handoff. That's going right up the middle.
Joe D'Ambruso that time tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain for number 19.
Ball carried. Stop made by number 51, Ryan Luderitz.
It's going to be third down and a long 4, 3.5.
Play, third down and 3.
First big play of the game of this series. Field looks like it's in good shape. Handled whatever water was on it, rain the other day. Coming to the line now. Cross out wide to the left.
Big play here.
Swanson down in motion. He's going to keep it himself and go down the right-hand side, fighting for more yards. He gets the first down easily.
Yeah, gain of about 6. We're looking at 1st and 10. We're down in Python territory here.
Looks like
39.
Looks like the offensive line is doing their job too.
Oh, the line, they work hard. Mike Bounds and Chris Sanborn get those guys ready. Most times we're outsized, but we're very well prepared.
Yeah, we got to have a clean game today, Todd. No flags, nothing yellow, no turnovers. That's going to take everything close to a perfect game. First down now. Swanson over to the right. Bannon back again, taking it himself on the right-hand side until they stop that. I don't see any reason why not to do it.
Yeah, that's a good play so far. Another 4 yards. You gain 3 yards of play, and after 4, you get a first down, Paul.
Well, we know Sanborn's offense sets them up for what they're not expecting.
That's right.
So he could pop a pass, he could do a little flood screen, anything. And with the play now from the sideline, number 11. Calling the shots. Had a good year all year, Cody Bannon did.
He sure did. Led us to the last year's state championship. He's a great athlete. Directing Joe Cleary where to go.
There it is. Jet sweep. It's going nowhere.
Pelham had that one sniffed out.
Yeah, he held up. I don't know if he should have kept going or not, but they had that. They were waiting for him.
That's number 3, Matthew Crowley for Pelham. They've seen that on film, I'm sure, Paul.
Jeffrey Gomer with no gain. Probably 3-yard loss. Going to be third and a long 9.
I'm pretty sure, knowing Coach Sanborn, that this is 2-down territory here. We're going to look to get manageable on 3rd down and get the first down if we can on 4th.
Well, playoffs come around. You got to go 4 downs anywhere inside the 40 or 30 anyway. Gomer's in there. Guess who's taking it?
Cody Bannon.
Bannon himself.
Bannon around the right side.
And there
Good
we go.
chunky yardage.
Picked up about 4 or 5 on that one to make it about 4th and 5 here. Big play coming up for the Bobcats.
Could kick a field goal, but we're going to save that for the end, right?
Yeah, Pete Wingstead's got a great leg. I don't know if he's got a 52-yard leg, though.
Not today. Maybe next year if he's playing. We lucked out. It's very pleasant sitting here in the sun, Todd.
Oh, it's great. I brought a bunch of clothes. I'm warm. I'm actually
chilly as it is. It's warm. Coffee's warm.
Here we go. We're going to the air. Looks like a little screen.
Little flood screen to the
that's
right.
a late hit on our quarterback. Thank you. And Cole Johnson on the catch gets the first down anyways.
Pass is complete. Number 44, Cole Johnson, Kobe Travis on the stop.
There is a penalty. There is a penalty.
Look like a late hit to you?
I believe it's going to be a late hit on our quarterback. Yep, that's what they're calling.
It looked like it was.
Foul call against Pelham, running the passes.
They tacked that on at the end.
They're going to tack that on. That's a personal foul.
A good offensive series right now for Plymouth. They're moving the ball, moving the chains.
Gained about 8 yards. Nice screen pass to Cole Johnson there. And we're going to tack on the 15 for the penalty. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bobcats from, looks like, the 11.
Charlie Como's in with the play. Colby Cross going out wide to the left. Plymouth looking to knock on that door early, get in the end zone. Set the tone right away.
You can always tell Charlie with those red sleeves.
I know he likes those.
Tough as nails, Charlie. Got a timeout Pythons on the field.
So their defense is not standing up to what they thought would be a little less of a challenge. Plymouth is moving the ball very well. And the coach is going to take some time out here, see if he can prevent a score.
The band sounds excellent here.
The band is great. I wonder if they take requests. I'm thinking of Simon and Garfunkel, Sounds of Silence. Do you think they know that one?
I think we could request it. I don't know if they'll play it.
It's funny, their sax player has a Kearsarge jacket on.
Oh, co-op team. So we got a good drive going here, Paul. It'd be great to put some points on the board this early on this Pelham defense has been so stout all year.
The NHIAA is proud to use Wilson footballs for athletes.
Well, I am counting on Plymouth's defense. That's going to be the equalizer in my book. I don't know that the Pythons faced anybody with a stouter defense as Plymouth because they score a lot of points in the South.
Tom Lambert does a great job getting us ready each week. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Quick handoff.
Joe D'Ambruso.
Number 19 coming off tackle.
The ball carrier off the right side.
Gain of about 4. Going to be 2nd and 6 from about the 7-yard line.
Not bad.
Tackle made by a host of Pythons.
Oh, actually, that's a little shorter than I thought.
3 yards on the play.
It's like about 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 9. Plymouth knocking on the door. Wants to get on the board early. Set the tone for this playoff game. They have visions of going to the ship again. I don't blame them. There goes Bannon. We'll spend money.
That's there. Looks like a 1st down, Paul.
Bannon with a keeper around the right end.
Now they're going to call a 3rd down. Gain of about 6.
They haven't figured that out. But when quarterback keeps it, you got an extra blocker in there.
You got an extra blocker. That's a
big help.
That's the plan. It's a look we haven't given this year. That's that new thing Coach Sanborn was talking about.
He always comes up with something. That coaching staff is fabulous in finding the weak spots they need to hit on, and they do. So we're on the 3-yard line. 3rd down. I believe we're going to punch one in here, Todd. Good offensive series to start this game.
Jake Duquette at the center leading us up to the line.
It's been tough all year, Jake.
Senior captain.
Guess what?
Oh, they're ready that time, Paul.
Drop for a loss in the backfield by Slyman on the play.
Somebody missed a block.
Somebody missed a block.
Sets us back.
That was a blitz. Ed Shilmon, senior, number 55. He was ready for that play that time. They made an adjustment, and it's going to be 4th and about 3 or 4 to get the 1st down.
It's going to bring up a 4th down. It's about a long 3.
Go to the well too many times, that might happen.
Well, the Pelham defense has shown up all year. They make their adjustments. They're going to be tough.
Here we go, big play here. Huge play here to start this playoff game.
We're going to take a timeout, I think.
Coach Sanborn's going to take a timeout. Make sure we got the right call. Thing with this is Pelham gets a chance to adjust as well.
You don't want to kick a field goal here, no. You got to punch one in, no? Then we can still get a 1st down.
We can get a 1st down, yeah. It's a 4th down and about 3 for a 1st, about 7 for a touchdown.
Patients are typically in and out in under an hour, and there's always a full medical team on site.
I think in this situation you go for it, you try to get the 1st down, and if not, Pelham has poor field position to start.
Including digital X-ray, lab, EKG.
Big boost to that defense if they can hold us here.
Expert medical team is ready and equipped to treat a broad range of injuries and illness. Convenient FDS locations in Bedford.
So I'm looking in the end zone there, Paul. I see John Scott, old friend of Plymouth High football. He takes pictures of all our athletes all year. He's a great guy.
He's a generous man. Shares them with all the parents.
All the coaches and photos online. He's a great man. So here we go.
To the right.
4th and 3 for the 1st down.
That looked like a busted
going to the
play.
air, and it's caught. Touchdown. Cole Johnston. It's a 6-yard pass from Cody Bannon to Cole Johnston. Plymouth 6, Pelham 0 to start this game. That was a great play, Paul. Good call by Coach Sanborn.
It didn't look like it was starting off a great play. It looked like Cody ran into somebody in the backfield.
Yeah, it looked a little slow.
Looked like he ran into Cross, if Colby Cross was out there.
Number 89.
But that developed nicely. I don't know why there were 2 receivers out there, but nonetheless, we got the 6. And we go with the Mr. Automatic.
There we go, Pete Wingstead. Kicks up.
That's a beautiful play. He's done it all year.
Looks good. Makes it 7 for the Bobcats. Python 0. Pete Wingstead, captain of the soccer team.
Yeah, he's got a great foot. It was good recruiting him and getting him on this team. And you got right behind him, Will Fogarty, going to be working on it.
That's right. It's a good relationship between the two teams. We've had good kickers every year. It's a huge asset when you can make every extra point. Hey, good drive to start, Paul.
Took all of 7 minutes. That's patented. Plymouth drive, grind it out.
There are Pelham High School cheerleaders when they compete in the D2 state championships at Pinkerton Academy. The competition starts at 1 p.m. with the Pythons performing around 2
This is my
p.m.
first broadcast in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
With the announcer, with the band.
Two of the top teams in D2.
It is quite the scene right here today, folks.
It is loud, but it's fun. It's exciting. It's a great day for football. I've heard a lot about number 2 all week. He's back there deep. He's explosive and exciting. He's got some kick returns for touchdowns this year, so we'll see what Coach Boyle has dialed up on this kickoff and maybe try to keep it away from number 2.
That would be a good idea. And how about Coach Boyle being mentioned in USA Today?
Coach Boyle, that was a long time ago, Paul. We all watched him play. He was very, very good, very exciting.
Deep kick back to number 3, coming right up the middle. He's got a little room, but gets dumped. Good tackle by...
Good tackle. Who's that?
28-yard line.
Looks like Joe Cleary.
Joey Cleary down there.
Yep. 1st and 10, Pythons from their 29-yard line. Joe looked like a double leg takedown there. He's a decent wrestler, I'd say.
It's good to have Joey back. I'm glad he could be a part of this championship his senior year. He's enjoying it. He's had a great year. I think this team is giving Coach Sanborn and his staff everything they have.
Here we go. Pythons taking their chance on offense. Number 5, Ian Hoey,
Quick handoff, looking to get wide. There's number 2.
Caton over the right side.
Number 2, that's Charlie Caton.
34, Cole Swanson.
That's Cale Swanson on the tackle.
2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
Good tackle.
2nd and 8 for the Pythons.
Short gain for their lead runner. Quick handoff up the middle. He's stuffed. Going nowhere.
The middle, that looks like number 3, Matthew Crowley on that carry. Stop for no gain, or check that, number 17.
Muse, the ball carrier out the
Matthew
middle.
Muse.
Tackle made by number 55, Trent Sargent. No gain on the play, 3rd down and 8.
The public announcer, who's broadcasting the game on the PA system here, has excellent vision. He could pick up who is making that tackle because I can't see it in the pile-up. So he's been helpful. If you could hear him, you're in luck, folks. 3rd down, a long 7. He's back to pass, number 5.
Going to the air, short pass to 17. Oh, nice tackle.
Pass to Muse is complete for Pelham.
Nice tackle, but it was enough for a 1st down. It's going to be 1st and 10. Pelham.
Jeffrey Gomer came up with that shoestring tackle. First period's going by very quick. We're down to 3 minutes.
Right up the middle again. Plymouth defense is looking good when they're trying to run up the middle.
Carry up the middle.
Jake Duquette on the tackle.
Made by 71, Jacob Duquette.
Number 17 was the ball carrier. That's Matthew Muse for
2 yards
Pelham.
on the play, 2nd and 8.
Another running off tackle now, number 3.
Trying to pick his way, but no gain. Short gain, if any.
Ball carrier taking it out to about the 45-yard line.
Bobcats swarming to the ball here on defense.
Got big 82, Sean Griffith.
Big Sean, yeah.
Having a good year as well. Valuable resource.
Trevin Sanborn is usually our defensive end, opposite of Sean. We're missing him today. Broke his collarbone last week. Looks like Trent Sargent's in there picking up that role. Another good junior.
3rd and long. Back to pass.
Back to pass. Same pass, other side.
17's covered. He sees somebody down the middle.
87.
That's a good play there.
Holy pass is complete to number 87, Jack Jones.
Swanson and Talman on the tackle, but that's a big gain. Pelham's moving the ball.
That's big 87, their kicker, Paul. He does do other things.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nice game by Pelham. Brings up a 1st and 10 here from the 37.
You can't give that quarterback that much time. He's going to pick you apart. Another one around the right side. There's number 2. Joey Cleary's there.
He makes a move.
Doesn't get him. Ian Trider caught him.
Ian Trider saved the day.
Joey was on him, slowed him up a little bit.
It's going to be 1st and goal now from the 6-yard line for Pelham. Plymouth defense has to stiffen up here, try to hold him out of the end zone. Big Tommy Warden makes his way on the field.
Starting to look like that back and forth contest you mentioned earlier, Todd.
All the so-called experts were expecting a defensive game. So far, the offenses are moving the ball fairly well.
Going down the right side again.
QB
going to the corner. Looks like he's in.
He's in. Number 5, Ian Hoey, the quarterback.
A good play by Pelham. The Pythons are on the board. 6 points. Going to look to add to that. I don't know if they're... Yeah, they have the kicker, the big kid. So they're going to look to tie it up now. A good offensive series by the Pythons. Plymouth was there on defense, a number of key stops. But that 3rd down, Pelham showed up.
Well, they got a different kicker here, Paul. Number 6, it looks like.
Number 6, probably off the soccer team.
Number 6 is Jake Hurling. He's a junior.
Ball is down, the kick is up, and the kick is no good. Wide right.
Oh, that's huge.
That could be big later on.
In the first quarter, you score 7, Pelham 6.
And these offenses are looking good, Paul. I don't know what all these people are talking about. Every expert, the NH Sports page, everybody, they picked Pelham 13, Plymouth 7. All the picks across the board.
Is that from the Union Lyre? They come up with that play?
Yeah, Union Lyre, New Hampshire Sports page. Roger Brown is usually spot on, but
well, as these teams and defenses figure things out, it may tighten up.
With that missed extra point, it does set up a 13 spot for Pelham if it should happen. But I hope to see Plymouth keep the foot on the gas pedal and score a few more here.
Back deep, Joe Cleary, number 40, 44, Cole Johnson.
Jones on the kick again. It looks like it's going to go to Cole. Well,
we got a whistle on the play. Flag is down.
Must be offsides on the kicking team.
Push him back a little. Joey Cleary back there, chomping at the bit to get his hands on that ball.
I'll pick your poison with those two. Joe Cleary and Cole Johnson, both good athletes.
Procedure call against Pelham.
Return the ball. We get a little blocking up front.
Move the ball back to the 35.
Cole Johnston doesn't look like he's moving, but he just rumbles. He glides. Picks up valuable yardage. Doesn't even look like he's moving. So Pelham pushed back 5 yards now. We're going to receive this kickoff on the 20-yard line, which is going to be hopefully very beneficial to Plymouth. Big kick, moves Cole Johnston back. He's got it. At his own 18, he's going to go around the right side looking for that wall. He's going up the sideline. He's got a little something out of it. He's over to 30.
A little bit will look like a 31-yard line, Paul. We're going to start 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Let's see if we can get that drive going like we did last time.
First period's almost over. It's going to be a quick game. They keep that running game going.
To the 31-yard line and return to 13 yards. 1st and 10, Bobcats.
That public announcer's pretty good, Todd. Is he an old friend of yours?
He's a friend of mine. He coaches wrestling at Pelham. He's a great guy. Bob Rittinger. I believe he's a vet. Thank you to him for his service on this Veterans Day.
Quick up the middle.
Up the middle. We're looking like 6 yards or so. Who's that? Joe D'Ambruso.
Yeah, he stepped in when Joey Cleary got hurt, and he did quite a good job. So he can mix it up. Joey can go back in there anytime. Right now, Joey D'Ambruso is doing his job.
5 on the play, 2nd and 5.
Joe's a great football player. He leads our defense. Just all around great kid.
Starting guy as a freshman. He's having a nice career at Plymouth. This is going to end the period, I believe. They're not going to get this playoff.
I think we got to get one off before that runs down.
There it
Joe
is with 2
Cleary on the
seconds
corner,
left.
get up the field.
Joey looking to go up the middle.
Makes a nice cut. Well,
Good run by Joe. Good run.
That ends the first quarter. Gain of about 8.
Moving those chains. They're going to switch sides now. Plymouth is, again, moving the ball on offense, Todd.
It's good to see Joey carry the ball there. It looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 45 when the second quarter starts. It's 7-6 Bobcats at the end of the first.
We'll be right back. We're going to start the second quarter now. 7-6, Plymouth are leading this playoff contest. Both teams are moving the ball well.
Find out all the information about becoming official.
I think that PAT may loom large later on.
NHIAA.org.
Yeah, those free points. Like basketball, you got to make your free throws, and football, you got to make your extra points. They are huge to final score.
Right up the middle again.
D'Ambrosio up the
Joe
middle.
D'Ambrosio, he's got a gain of about 2.
Picked up a couple, got tripped up early.
Tripped up by Carroll on the
There was a
play.
little running
Gain of
room.
1.
Get by that first
2nd
line.
and 9.
Big number 77 is in there. I think that's Stokowski.
Tyler Stokowski, a sophomore. Yeah, he's stepped up at the end of the season, and coach has been using him more.
He's a big boy, still growing. 2nd and 9. Swanson down on motion. Another back.
Ooh,
Quick
another
one
counter
going
to
around
Joe
the right.
Cleary. Get up.
Joey Cleary trying to turn the corner.
Cleary, the ball carrier over the left side. Tackle made by number 12.
Yeah, that one sniffed out. They stopped it for no gain. By the looks, going to be 3rd and about 8 or 9.
Python defense starting to stiffen.
No gain on the play. 3rd down and 9.
Pelham made good on their 3rd downs. Let's see. Let's hope Plymouth can do the same here. 3rd and 9.
You want to keep that ball moving. Joey Cleary's out. Cole Johnston's in. Cody Bannon in with the play. Big 3rd down and 9 from the Plymouth 46-yard line. I don't think it's 4-down territory with the way Pelham's been moving the ball. So let's get something good here. We got Cole Johnston out wide to the right. This is a passing play, Todd.
Oh, here we go. Bannon in motion. We had switch up of personnel.
Trying to turn it up. He doesn't get anywhere.
They're ready for that one, too. They sniff out that jet sweep. It's going to be 4th and 8.
Keaton and Hurling on the
Looks like Coach Sanborn's bringing on the punt squad.
Gain maybe a yard on the play. Is
Python's defense stands up.
This is Cole Johnston, our punter. Does a great job.
Number 2 is back, and number 12 is back for Pelham.
Calvin Swanson, sophomore, is in. He's our long snapper. It's an often underrated spot. You got to have good snaps on these punts.
Good hike back. Oh, that scares me. Not a good punt.
Short
Not
kick.
a good punt.
Short kick. I think we're trying to avoid that number 2 catching the ball there, Paul.
Johnson's punt comes to rest at about the 40.
Johnston has a little hitch. He has like a half a step.
I
It scares me. They were close to blocking that.
I think I see a flag on the field here, Paul.
There is a flag on the play.
Okay. To our advantage? No.
that's
Illegal
a
motion.
false.
Procedure call going against Plymouth.
Well, I don't think they're going to have us kick again.
No, I wouldn't. That was a net gain of about 15 yards there. So
Yeah, that wasn't good. They're not Cole's best kick. Not his best punt.
well, that's the Pelham defense we've been hearing about. They stepped up on that drive, and let's hope the Bobcats can do the same.
Python defense starting to squeeze him. Making the adjustments. Let's see if Plymouth can respond right here. Get a big stop.
Declined by Pelham. Pythons will take over 1st and 10 on their own 40.
Penalty is declined. 1st and 10, Pelham from the 40-yard line.
Number 5 in with the play. Python's looking to get down into Plymouth territory. 9.5 minutes before the half.
O'Connor, number
Quick
2.
one up the middle, goes nowhere.
Nice play.
The ball on the ground?
Great
Gates
play.
for a loss in the backfield.
Who's that? Big Joe Thorne, it looks
by
like.
Ezra Letourneau, number 58.
No, that's 68. Number 68, Joe Thorne. Made a
Loss of
great
4 on
one.
the play. 2nd and 14.
great to have Joe back. He moved up to Lebanon for a year or two. And
Yeah, he's a
been a good
terrific
addition.
student athlete.
Good addition to the senior team.
Number 2 is out of this play. There's Speedster, so that's a break. We don't want to see him make the corner. Second and about 14.
Oh, little counter.
Going around the other side. He's got a lot of room.
Number 3.
Swanson's out him. He's got him there. He's going to throw him down. Thank goodness. Saved the touchdown.
It's about a 25-yard run.
Tackle made by Cole Swanson.
Excuse me, by number 3.
They're coming up with those big clutch plays, Todd.
Matthew Crowley. They disguised that one well. A little play action fake in the backfield there.
Especially number 2 out of the game. That's their go-to guy. But they got more than one, obviously.
Here it
There's
is
the
again.
other counter right up the middle.
Same play, number 3.
It looks open.
again.
Crowley again, off left tackle.
Tripped up, looks like by Cale Swanson again.
Ian Trider back there.
Oh no, Jeffrey Gomer on the tackle. That counter there, getting chunks on that, Paul.
Yeah, they're marching. They're marching right now. We got to come up with a big turnover here.
Gain of 13 on the play. Daw spotted at about the 22-yard line.
8 minutes before the half, and Pelham's knocking on the door. Quick one up the middle.
Right up the middle.
Going nowhere.
Muse up the middle.
That's Muse. Tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
82, Sean Griffiths and D'Ambrosio.
Here comes Tommy Warden back in the game.
Short gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9.
Hopefully Tommy will be there on that counter. He won't have to move. We just stick his arm out.
Tommy's a big boy. He's hard to move. That's why he's in there. Coach Lamb must be expecting him to stay between the tackles here. Number 2.
Keeper going wide to the right.
Oh, we got that one. Good job.
Gaten around the right side.
That's Jeffrey Gomer, JC as we call him, coming up, making the play.
Big play coming up
Gain
here,
of
Todd.
about 3 yards on the play, 3rd and 6.
Gonna be about 3rd and 6.
4 down territory anyway for Pelham, you think?
Oh, absolutely. We got to make a play here. 2's out. Got to expect maybe that counter coming back this way.
Well, Plymouth got to be ready for it.
Should be. Ian Trider, step right up there and make a play.
3rd and long. Looks like
Nope, they're going to pass.
hold on to him.
Trider. It's not the counter, but Ian Trider makes a great play. He sacks number 5, Ian Hoey. Loss of about 8.
That's a great play by Ian Trider, who contributes both on defense and offense. So he's
going to bring up 4th and about 14. Great play by Ian Trider. Came off the edge, and Hoey had nowhere to go. We got to get that pressure on him when they pass.
big passing play here, Todd. Big passing play.
Yeah, you're probably going to look for that big number 87 coming across the middle again. It's a good target. He's split out right.
He's out there.
Along with number 23.
Quarterback's in the shotgun position. I think that's first time today. Takes it. He's back to pass.
Little
it's
screen.
A screen, but we smell
right
it out.
there. Great job. Who is that? Number
Look
50.
at Tallman
Austin
helping
Tallman.
him up.
Great job.
Good sportsmanship. Helping number 2 up after dumping him for a loss.
Plymouth takes over on down.
Big defensive stand by Plymouth. Just what they needed.
Austin Tallman, he knew that play was coming right from the snap, it looked like, Paul.
Yeah, he was
look
right
what
there.
I found. A leaf fall right in my lap.
That's an oak. They don't let
That
go
is an
easy.
oak. That's a big oak.
That's like our defense. Don't let go easy.
All right, so Bobcats take over here. It's 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. 5:50 to go in the second quarter.
7-6 lead by Plymouth. PATs are looming large so far. Let's see what we got on offense right now. Quick handoff. Dumped for a loss.
Looks like J.C. Gomer on the carry.
Robert the Bobcat, good tackle made for a loss by Zach Jones.
Zach Jones, number 87. There's that kicker again. He's all over the place,
Loss
Paul.
of 2 on the play.
We got to get out of this hole. Colby Cross out wide to the left. 2nd and a long 9, 10, 11 yards easily. Going to be a rollout by Bannon.
Oh, he's going to keep it. He's going to try to run. Gets tripped up on the edge. About 3-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd and about 9.
Looked like we had a little room on that to develop that play.
Tripped up on the play by Noah Coppinger.
Got caught at the line of scrimmage. Got us.
About 3 yards on the play, 3rd and 9.
Go, big play here, Paul, 3rd and 9.
Here we go, Plymouth. Let's find it. Quick handoff to D'Ambruso, looking to pick his way.
Picked up about 4 or 5, going to be short.
Playing it safe. Playing it safe right now.
4th and about 5. 4 minutes to go. You'd expect Coach Sanborn to punt here.
Gain of 4.
Let's get a better punt off here, boys.
Number 2 back deep and number 12. Cole's got to get
Charlie
a good one
Caton,
off.
Number 12, Colby Travis. Cole will get a boomer off here.
Yeah, down the right-hand sideline.
Nice snap. Good kick on the right sideline. You called it, Paul.
Nice ball.
He's got time. Nope,
Takes
he's
a
not
Pelham bounce.
That's all right. We'll take that.
Okay, down at the 31, 32-yard line of Pelham.
1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Flags all over the place here.
Flag on the field.
Let's sort this out, see what the call is.
Most positions, usually it's probably a hold on them with us coming down the field. But we'll see what they say. Looks like it might be 2 separate fouls here.
Yeah, it could be 2. Offsetting, maybe. You got 3 minutes, 46 seconds. You're listening to Pemmy Baker TV, Granite State Sports Network, with our producer Andrew Fenn.
That is a hold on Pelham. We're going to decline that. And then a second hold on Pelham.
2 calls on the play.
Too bad we could take them both and march them back 20 yards, but that's not allowed. You can only accept 1.
I think they go back from the spot, though.
From the spot of the foul, which
foul, so
happens
one
to
foul
be
was probably
31. So they're going to be back 1st and 10. Pythons from the 21-yard line.
This is going to be a good chance for the Plymouth defense to stand tall and get the ball back before halftime.
Pelham's calling for 2-minute offense here from the sideline, so they're probably going to be hurry up. We're going to have to pay attention here, Paul.
The first quarter, it's Albert 6, Milford nothing.
Oh, Alvern 6, Milford nothing, according to my buddy Bob up there announcing for Pelham.
Here we go, 2 wideouts, wide to the right, wide to the left. And it's a quick handoff right there up the middle to number 2. They're going to stuff him. He's going nowhere on that one, Todd.
Over the right
nice,
side.
Good play. Way to start this defensive series.
Number 78.
Tommy Warden.
Good job, Tommy. He ran right to you, didn't he?
That's number 2, Charlie Caton on the carry.
You're right, it's that hurry up. Plymouth is ready for it. 4 wideouts again.
Maybe this hurry up, maybe they'll hurry up and make a mistake here, and Bobcats can capitalize on it.
He's going to pass this one. He goes out wide.
Pass. Oh, nice catch by number 12. Cole Johnson
Short
right
game.
there.
Short game.
Tackle made by Cole Johnson, number 44.
Gain of about 5 or 6. Looks like 3rd and about 4 coming up here, Paul.
Yeah, big play. Big play from their own 21-yard line. It's a big play. 27-yard line, that is.
They're a little tighter this time.
Looking to pass. He's rolling to his right. He's finding somebody there.
Number 87.
Guess who it is?
Oh, his pass is complete to Zach Jones.
Zach Jones, number 87. He kicks, he catches, and he plays defensive line for Pythons.
Second time he's bailed him out today. Big play.
1st and 10. Looks like about the 34-yard line.
Clock is ticking. Down to 2.5 minutes for the half. Again with the wideouts. The hurry up. He's looking to get this pass off. He goes long down the middle.
Oh, number 6.
He was there. He was on it. In his hands, and he dropped it. Otherwise, he was gone.
Jake Hurling, number 6, is behind the Bobcat defense. Howie threw a great ball, put it on him, but little bad luck for Pelham. Good luck for the Bobcats. He dropped that one.
Got right behind.
Looked like Gomer, maybe.
Jeffrey.
He was there. He was just a step
right behind Jeffrey. 2nd and 10.
Quick
one up the middle, going nowhere.
Good defense there.
The ball carrier driving up forward.
Defense is standing up here, Todd.
Looks like Trent
Spot made
Sargent
by Trent Sargent, number 55.
makes the tackle, brings up 3rd, and it's reading 10, but it looks more like 9 to me.
10.
Big play here. If we could stop him here, we're going to get a punt out of this, but we'll see what happens.
We're getting after him.
Oh,
We got him in the backfield.
good job. Ian Trider was right there, slow him down, and Austin Tallman cleans it up.
Tripped up on the play
Ian
by
saw it early.
Tallman.
That was great.
He saw it early and
Great
forced
play.
him. He was a big loss.
Loss of 1 on the play.
4th down and 11. There's a timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field, Plymouth with 1:40 left
It's a
to
good
play.
time for a Boyle punt return. I mean, a Cleary punt return.
Yeah, if we could channel Mike Boyle from 2003.
Can you imagine?
Epic.
I would think these guys would be smart enough if Mike Boyle was there to kick it out of bounds. But you never know.
Laconia wasn't with 7 seconds to the half.
No, Sauhegan either, but
Oh, man.
you know, he's calling this right now, so he might have something set up. And Joe Cleary, he's got a little bit of speed and could take this one to the house. It'd be awesome.
I tell you, Bobcat Nation is loyal, and you got people like Mike Boyle coming back after playing 4 years here for the Bobcats, and he's contributing.
Yep, Mike Bounds, he's a 4-year player, team captain. He's coaching our line. Nick Cass.
Guess who's back punting, Todd?
Corey Hilton, number 87. He does it all for Pelham.
I hope he doesn't keep it.
And number 40, Joe Cleary's back deep for the Bobcats.
Good hike back, good snap back. That's a good punt.
Snap, they're covering it well. Joey, you got time, take it. And they're right there.
That's good enough.
Number 59, good coverage.
A minute and 32 seconds. Evan takes over from their own 33.
Evan Haskins on the tackle there. Joe Cleary is down on the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Bobcats, minute 32 before the half. Let's see what Coach Sanborn's 2-minute offense can do.
You're tuned in to Pemmy Baker TV with our producer Andrew Fenn, Granite State Sports Network, bringing you this game on a beautiful sunny day in Pelham. The Pythons are losing 7-6 at home here. A missed PAT. Plymouth is in charge now, taking the ball over, looking for a score before the half, Todd.
Looking for a score, but
There goes
looking
Bannon.
to not make any mistakes and give the ball
Yeah,
over,
with the
too.
keeper around
With a
the
minute and
left
a
side.
half here.
Tackle made by Noah Coppinger.
They seem to have figured that play out, Paul. And,
I know. We're setting them up, Todd.
Yeah, we're lulling them to sleep.
We're setting them up. Get that false sense of confidence on their side.
Timeout on the field, Pelham.
Timeout Pelham. It's minute 12 to go. Maybe they're thinking they're going to get the ball back. Give it one more chance.
When we reach the halftime, we'd ask that everybody please remain in their seats for a short announcement. Please just stay in your seats for a short announcement at halftime.
I wonder if they deliver hot dogs and hamburgers from the concession.
Oh, maybe that's the announcement that they just mentioned. That would be wonderful.
Thank God we got the band here, too, though. This is the most entertaining game I've been at.
Gotta love the band. It's a great atmosphere here today. The sun's out. It's probably good 38 degrees with that sun. It feels like a good
Also,
42
a
at
reminder
least.
about the craft fair going on over in the Pelham High School gym. Craft fair, it's going to be cost to help defer for the London trip for this coming spring.
Big game, Division II playoffs, NHIAA looking to go to the ship at UNH. Plymouth looking to get back there. Kobe Cross out wide right.
Here we go. We're bringing up a 2nd and 8 here, coming out of the timeout.
He's back to pass, but no, he hands
Cleary.
off.
Joe Cleary has
Joey
a little
Cleary
room.
finding his way.
He tripped up.
Carry the ball carrier over the left side.
That was a good play. It was set up nice, bringing up a 3rd and about 2 or 3.
That's a mirror.
Bobcats are now in the hurry-up offense.
Mirror image of that counterplay that Pelham likes to run.
Yeah, I said it at the
He's
beginning.
keeping it himself. He's going to get that first down, Todd.
These two teams, they're the same. They play the same defense. They run the same offense. Cody Bannon's helmet falls off.
Cody's looking for a flag, wondering how his helmet lost his head without somebody pulling it off.
Maybe he's asking for a face mask. I don't know. But he's going to come off for a play, Paul.
Bobcats ball 1st and 10 on their own 46.
Unless we call a timeout.
That's too bad.
Oh, timeout Pelham again.
Timeout on the field, Pelham.
Timeout Pelham. It's 1st and 10 Bobcats from the 46-yard line.
43 seconds. They could probably go to that prevent defense. That doesn't prevent much.
Sometimes it prevents you from winning, Paul.
We've seen that.
That could be good for us, and you know, we never know. With this timeout, Cody Bannon will be able to get back on the field.
Well, that's a good rule. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So we could thank Pelham for that.
I think we have a couple timeouts left.
Yeah, we called one, I believe.
I think we have 2 left. If we get a good yardage here, you expect Coach Sanborn to maybe call one. Or I bet he has 2 plays called right now, so we can go hurry up and get the ball moving. Because on first downs, the clock will stop. Joe Cleary moved a little early, I think.
Yeah, that was.
Flags on the play.
I think every one of the officials saw it, since they all threw their flags.
Yeah, that's too bad. Coming out of a timeout, you want to go execute. We did not execute on that play. 5-yard penalty, 41 seconds to the half.
That play didn't get off. It should put that 2.5 seconds back on the clock. We'll see if Coach Sanborn's on that, or he might just want it to stay where it's at. Clock did run, didn't it, Paul? A few seconds?
Not much.
It was 43.5 when that play started.
That's a big 5-yard loss right there.
Yeah, 1st and 15. Ball's on the 41-yard line.
Cole Johnston coming out to the right. Always a threat to receive.
Jake Duquette leading us up to the line. Senior captain.
Oh boy, that goes nowhere.
That does go nowhere. And that's
slow developing. Joey Cleary caught in his own backfield.
And that's Colby Cross in at the QB on that. Hopefully Cody's okay. I don't know. I didn't see him on the field. Got a timeout. Second and 19 coming up with 33 seconds to go. Did we call that timeout, Paul? That was our timeout. We'll see what we got for the 2nd down and 19. There's not a lot of options on that in this scenario.
33 seconds. I'm thinking, you know, they haven't done it all year, and they don't usually do it, but a quick kick to put them deep down there. Because I know Pelham, they're loaded, and they might want to come and block this punt.
Well, it's only 2nd down, Paul.
Well, if we don't get the first.
So if we run the ball, we can run this clock out
we can
with
run
one
it
play
out.
because they don't have any time.
Thought it was 3rd down.
We'll see what we're doing. See what's going to happen here. We could have ran it out there, so I'm guessing Sanborn's going to try to dial something up.
Cole's out to the right.
To get the ball down the field.
And they're coming at us.
And that's Bannon is back in, and Joe Cleary, number 74, is right there.
And pass is complete to Cleary.
Number 74, Justin Roche.
Justin Roach on the stop for Pelham.
Sniffed that out and made a great play.
Saw that coming.
I believe that's probably going to be the last play of the half. 3rd and forever here.
Sanborn knows how to work that clock.
He might call a timeout to get one play off and try something. Just want to avoid the fatal mistake, as they say. Nope, he's going to let it run out.
Take the 7-6 lead. Maybe the Union Liars pretty close on this.
Hey, I don't like it. It's setting up that way. 13-7. It's set up for it.
So that's halftime, folks. Plymouth is leading 7-6 in Pelham against the Pythons. First round of the playoffs, Division II. Both teams looking to get to the ship. And we're going to be right back after half. Welcome back, everyone. We are at Pelham High School. We're going to start the 2nd half on this Division II first round playoff against Plymouth. Plymouth is leading 7-6. And Todd, you have some other scores from the playoff system?
I do, Paul. Around New Hampshire, Division II, number 1 seed Bow is beating Sauhegan 22-0. 2nd seed Milford is losing to Alvern, the 7th seed, 20-0 at halftime. Pelham Plymouth, of course, is 7-6. The Bobcats. And up at Kennett, number 5 seed Hollis Brookline is beating Kennett 28-7. It's going to set up some funky scenarios next weekend. If we could hold on to this game, pull out a victory here, which would be on paper an upset as the 6th seed, we would host Alvern if they hang on to win, the number 7 seed at Plymouth.
That could be a fun game. Good to be back home as well.
Home field is nice.
Well, that southern tier has that's where the strength of the whole Division II is, I believe, and they're formidable. They put the points up, and Bo is legit, I guess.
Bo's tough. They've been in the big dance a few times. We actually beat them for Coach Sanborn's first championship and his second as well. They're always tough. They're always in the mix.
Well, this is looking like what the Union Liar said it might be, a defensive struggle. 7-6.
Yeah, we got started. Both teams marched down the field, put some points on the board, and you'd think it was going to be a shootout, but the defense is stiffened up, and we're sitting here coming into the third, 7-6.
Well, it's going to be this defense that Plymouth brings that's going to decide this game, I believe. And they were formidable all year. When they needed to shut you down, they shut you down. They shut St. Thomas down. It was a 7-6 final. But Plymouth, they got their work cut out.
Yeah, we're going to be kicking off here to them. We got to come up big right out of the gate and get a stop and get our offense going. This defense is what it has advertised, Paul.
Well, that's what kept him. That's what got him to the playoffs, obviously. So they're tough. They're home. They're supposed to win this game. They're going to make some halftime adjustments. I know Plymouth is going to make them. It's going to be one of those plays you haven't seen all year. The fullback pass to Maycomber. That might work.
Yeah. We do have a lot of alumni running around here. I saw some of the old varsity leather jackets in the crowd. Probably Garrett Maycomber's hiding somewhere, but unfortunately we can't get him on the field anymore.
The weather's holding up. We caught a good break with the weather. It's a little chilly. The wind picks up a little, but it's sunny. No rain or anything. The field is in great shape, and it's going to be exciting second half. The band left, Todd. I'm a little disappointed. The band is gone, but I'm sure there's plenty of noise in these stands with these fans.
The band is gone. They got to come back. The spot's open.
They're only going to do a half. It's like the Plymouth band. They do halftime and then they're gone. Teams are getting ready for this second half now. And again, Plymouth is going to kick off. Hopefully Pete Wingstead puts one deep, and we could pin them deep in their own end and have a good defensive stand.
Good old kick Wingstead, as PA announcer Kevin Malm calls him at home. He has a good leg. We'd like to see him put one right in the end zone. They don't get a chance to return it.
He's done a couple of those this year. He's got a good leg. And his PAT is looming large right now. He's Mr. Automatic with the PATs. I think he may have missed one all year. But that's going to be a big point right now.
And speaking of Kevin Malm, we call him the DOFO, the Director of Food Operations at Plymouth Regional High School for the football team. He cooked breakfast for everybody today. All the home games, he and
he's done that all year.
Parents, they're cooking up a storm, feed these kids, and they got some sandwiches to give them after the game. So
that's outstanding.
Kevin Malm, not only the voice of the Bobcats, but he's a good cook too.
That's Bobcat Nation. Everybody pitching in. And here we go with Pete Wingstead.
There you go, Pete. We're going to squib it. We're going to bounce it around.
Going down to number 3. He's going to let it go out of bounds.
Let it go out of bounds.
So they take it on there. Is it their 25?
I think it's the 35, Paul.
That's not good.
That doesn't happen often, but hey, they didn't get a return, and they usually return it to about the 35 anyhow. So
you're right. It might be a special teams decides this game today, Todd. Special teams or turnovers, something like that.
Oh, they're going to make us kick it again, actually. We're going to back up 5 yards, so we'll kick it from the 35.
Number 2 wants to get his hands on that ball. He's a big return guy. I'm sure he's run a couple back.
Yep.
Well, this is Wingstead's chance to put one over their heads.
Now kick the ball away from their own 35.
Pete's got to get a leg into this one. Keep it in bounds.
Well, we got to cover it. We look at Joe D'Ambruso, makes a lot of tackles on this team. Joe Cleary being back, he usually gets down there. And
you got Gomer and Trider.
Oh, we're going to squib it, and he's down. He's on the, the 39-yard line. recovered, played it safe. Going to be 1st and 10 Pelham to start the third quarter from the 39.
Well, like you said earlier, no big return. Didn't get hurt by a return on that, so Pythons are going to take over. 7-6. They're losing to Plymouth on this first round playoff game, Division II. Hopefully the Plymouth defense could stand up here.
The little counter, number 3. Looks like we
got him by the ankle.
Adjustment at halftime, and we stopped that play for a gain of about 2. 2nd down and 8.
In on the stop for Plymouth.
Ian Trider's having a good game today. He's shown up on defense, sniffed out a couple of them for big losses. So he's making his contribution.
Yeah, 2 yards on the play, 2nd and 8.
You know, both teams so far, they've held on to the ball. They haven't made many mistakes. Been, you know, 1 or 2 penalties, but nothing too big. I'd like to see the ball bounce our way one time here.
2nd and 8. Quarterback is back. Gives it to number 2.
It's a hold. That's a hold. And they got it. Good.
Getting the ball carrier around the right side. Flag on the play.
Joey D'Ambruso would have had him. Yeah. They didn't hold him.
He was held there. They're going to back him up 10 yards. I've always been a good sideline referee, Mr. Ferentz.
That helps, you know. These guys need a little help once in a while. So that's going to be from the spot of the foul?
That's from the spot, yep. So they'll go back 10. It's going to be 2nd down still. Going to be looking at 2nd and about 16 or 17.
Yep.
Takes it back to the 33-yard line.
That's what we want, the Plymouth defense to stand tall. Cody Banning coming in on D.
Cody's in on D. That means Coach Lamb's expecting maybe a pass here out of the Pythons. And
Cole Johnston.
We give up
He's over there with him.
A little bit on tackling to cover the pass. And
he is
he's
back
right.
to pass.
And
he
number
rolls
12
right.
is out deep. Oh, 87 drops the ball. The big man, the kicker.
About time he made a mistake.
Yeah.
That kid's been killing us.
He's a good player. We'll take it though. 3rd down and 17.
He'll be back next year, number 87, just a junior? Or is he a senior?
I hope not. He is only a junior, number 87. He's going to be a great player. He already is a great player.
Big play for these guys right now. 3rd down. Long 17. They got to be smart here. This is where Plymouth likes to come up with the big play themselves.
You're going to expect Hoey to roll out here. He's good attacking the edge and making that throw.
Cody Bannon's back.
Looks like we're coming off the edge.
He's on a shotgun.
19 is there.
Throws it up down the sideline.
Oh, no. What a catch. Good job, number 23.
That was an incredible play.
He laid that ball right
catch.
in. Mason Fecto, he's a junior, number 23 on the catch.
Another big 3rd down play.
That was a big play on 3rd down. Ian Hoey to Fecto.
Bails him out. So they're on the march now.
Brings up a 1st and 10. We're in Bobcat territory now, 41-yard line for the Pythons.
Got the wideouts on the left.
Still got the spread. They're in the shotgun.
Quick handoff there.
He's up the middle.
He's going to get a couple yards.
Joe Thorne on the tackle, along with Austin Tallman.
The ball carrier over the right side. Tackle made by Austin Tallman.
Caton's getting the ball here. He's a good player.
4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6.
That last pass, Paul, that was right on his fingertips. That was a great catch.
That could be one of the difference makers today. That was a great play, but I'm sure they've done it all year.
Those are the plays you got to make to win tough football games.
He's back again to pass. They got the passing game going. He's looking to move up the middle.
Oh, fumble.
The ball comes down.
Oh, we got it.
Plymouth picks it up on a big turnover.
It's our ball. That's the one. That's the bounce we needed.
We stopped that Python offense.
Recovered by
Quarterback comes up, he gets jostled, and the ball comes loose.
Joe D'Ambruso on the recovery. Looked like Big Sean Griffiths there, making that play and knocking the ball out.
When the stakes over, 1st and 10.
First turnover of the game.
Little momentum swing here, Paul. Let's see what we can do with it.
That could help. Cody Bannon in now with the play. A nice 9-minute drive. Patented run, 9-minute drive for Plymouth would be just what the doctor ordered right now.
It would be. I don't like to be too conservative too early. We got to get some points on the board.
Up the middle, going nowhere. Then Brusso right into the arms of the Pelham defender for a loss.
Number 51, Ryan Luderitz on that play was shot out of a cannon.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11.
Got to get this offense rolling, Todd. We've been struggling on the offensive end right now.
I'm guessing another couple plays like that, Coach Sanborn might have a big vein sticking out of his neck.
Well, the defense is doing their job. They just stopped that offensive threat by the Pythons, so we got to take advantage now and capitalize.
Oh, we're going to double tight.
Cody's back, doing what he did to begin the game.
Oh, we got a flag. We got a flag. That's most likely going to be a hold on Austin Tallman.
Simon on the stop for Pelham.
Not the start we wanted after that turnover. Yep.
What is that?
Blocking the back.
Blocking the back.
They're right on the line of scrimmage. How could that? It's an unusual call on the line of scrimmage for blocking the back. Everything's fair game within 5 yards of scrimmage. They're going to move him back.
Push back. It'll still be 2nd down. Looks like 2nd. Oh, and from back there, it's going to be 2nd and probably 23 yards or so.
This is going to hurt.
It's going to hurt, that's for sure.
So Pelham turns it over to give us an advantage, and right away we're deep in the hole.
And, you know, it's tough to pass when everybody's expecting the pass. We'll see what happens here. Coach Sanborn, he's a good play caller. He's right now way beyond the 25-yard line where he should be. Oh, somebody told him to get back where he belongs.
Colby crosses out wide to the left. Cole Johnston in the back.
Here we go, just chip away. We got a couple plays here. Cody's going to pass.
He's back to pass.
Nope.
And his pass intended for Phil Fox is incomplete.
Not catchable, but well defended.
Use on the coverage for
Wasn't going anywhere with that anyway.
He's looking for Kale.
He's pretty good on that wheel route. But Python defense standing up right now after that turnover. Doesn't look like it's hurting them so far. Big 3rd down play. 25 yards to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. This is a challenge. Got to play smart here.
Pelham crowd's getting excited here. Their defense cheering them on. We timeout by Plymouth. Coach Sanborn didn't like what he was seeing there, I guess.
The opportunity to play organized sports beyond high school comes to only a select few. High school sports.
Two teams evenly matched today, Todd.
Of everyday young people whose lives are
mirror images of each other.
Teammates. High school sports.
This is kind of the game most people expected, a low-scoring game, 2 tough defenses.
Well, the turnover did not hurt Pelham. Did not hurt him one bit.
Life of an Athlete, New Hampshire has been working with NHIAA member schools for several years, fostering partnerships and collaborating with communities to support and sustain substance use disorder prevention efforts throughout 5 core components. Codes of conduct, preseason meetings, coach engagement.
Here we go, 3rd down.
Stakeholder unity.
Long 25.
Learn more about
Plymouth in lead here, 7-6, 3rd quarter.
In your school or community, visit LONH.com.
Back to pass.
Speed sweep, but looking deep.
He's going to go long. He's going to have a little room. He's going to get dumped. Didn't throw the ball.
Good coverage by the Pythons.
Good coverage. He hesitated.
Going to bring up 4th and long. We're going to put the punt team on, Paul.
And Zolt, number 83.
Could have put that up. Let him see if he can catch it.
Again, number 2's back there. He's dangerous in this position. Charlie Caton.
Cole Johnson's got to be careful with that little half step he likes to take. He's got to get this ball off.
You get a good snap, good kick, good coverage. That's what we need. Here we go. Oh.
And it hit him. How come no flag on that?
Did they hit the kicker? I think that
was a blocker.
I think that was Hickson blocking there. He ended up on the ground. It looked like Cole, but it was Hickson, number 66. Well, we got the punt off. It's 1st down and 10 Pythons from the 47-yard line. So we're back to where we started before the fumble, Paul.
We're going to need another fumble here. And we got to take full advantage of it. Pythons are knocking on the door. Their offense is out there, and they've been moving the ball. Not in the shotgun. That's
counter, a little reverse.
Counter
To number
the
3.
reverse.
Ball's out. Ball's out. It's ours
Again.
It's ours again, Paul. You called it.
Stripped on the ball.
Not a lot of people know who Nostradamus is, but
Oh,
you related to him?
Went to school together. But I'll tell you,
Covered by Plymouth.
Plymouth has got to take advantage of this. If Pelham is going to shoot themselves in the foot,
Their own 42-yard line.
unless you take advantage, no harm, no foul.
Another big play. It was a good call by Pelham. Number 3, one of their best players, Matthew Crowley, puts the ball on the ground. It's 1st and 10 Bobcats on the 42-yard line.
Kobe Cross out wide left. 2 turnovers in this half already. And Plymouth has not crossed the 50-yard line.
Joe Cleary.
Joey looking to get a little running room.
All right, we got 3 or 4 yards
Bounce
on that
around.
one.
That's okay.
Cleary, the ball carrier on the right side, skating in on the stop. Logger number 60, Matt Jones. Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8.
Big Sean Griffith out.
Big Sean, he moved from tackle to tight end this year for us. Lost a little weight in the offseason. He looks good. He's had a great year.
Yeah, good student athlete. 2nd down. Got a long 8. Plymouth on their own 45-yard line.
Got cross out wide here. Cody's going to keep it. Oh, man, that kid is good.
Gannon on the keeper, dragged down from behind by number 59, Evan Haskins.
Somebody's missing their block, Todd.
Number 59, Evan Haskins.
Somebody's missing their block. All you do is screen the kid.
I think Haskins just making a great play on that. We sometimes on the backside leave some guys open so we can block them on the strong side. But Haskins a wrestler. He's tough. He made a great play. Brings up 3rd down and about 7. Clock says 8, but I'm saying 7.
Big play here. Let's get something.
Crowd's getting riled up here. They're getting into it. It's going to be a fun finish. Cody Bannon with a scramble.
They chase him out of there, and he gets a big yards.
Sometimes that's the best play.
Big number 87 almost had him in the backfield. That guy's doing everything for them today.
Cody Bannon, he's elusive. He's tough.
Faster than he looks. He took off. Big yards there.
Great play. We did have one guy open, but Pelham had a man in Cody's face. He made a move and decided to keep it himself. Brings up 1st and 10. 1st and 10 Bobcats from the 36.
That's like a 15, 18-yard gain.
It was a great play.
That's what we needed. Keep this offense moving. Move those chains, boys. There it is to Joey D'Ambruso going up that right side.
Oh, nice play again. We gained about 6 or 7 yards.
Plenty of room.
Houston Caton on the stop for Pelham.
Up to the 30. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 4.
That's taking advantage of that turnover. That's what you have to do.
2nd and 4.
Cody Bannon in with the play from the sideline. Got the offense on the move right now, looking to poke one in. Knocking on the door.
Colby Cross out to the right. Been a decoy most of the day, but I would expect Coach Sanborn to take a chance over there.
D'Ambruso trying to find a little wiggle room. Knock him down again. About a 1-yard loss.
Number 17, Matt Muse. We lose a yard on that play. Brings up 3rd down and about 5.
Loss of a yard on the play, 3rd and 5.
4th down territory down here, Todd.
Oh, absolutely. We got 2 plays to get 6 yards, it looks like. Maybe 5.
This period's going by. We're down to 4.5 minutes in the 3rd period. Still 7-6 Plymouth in the lead in this first-round playoff game at Pelham.
Once again, this Pelham defense, they stiffen up here. And
been a real contest. Here we go. Big 3rd down play here.
Joe Cleary.
Joe Cleary picking his way, looking for some yards.
It's true. He's moving the pile.
He's getting it over the
He's first down, good for a first
The
down.
ball carrier over the right side.
Great run by Joe Cleary.
Way to fight, Joey.
Getting the tough yards on that one. Picks up a first down.
Foul down close to the 35.
That's a great first down.
That's a great run.
First down yardage for the Bobcats.
I don't know if I agree with the spot, but it's a first down, and we'll take it. It's a first and 10 Bobcats from the 25.
Yeah, he was down a little further than that, but we'll take it. Just under 4 minutes before this third period's over. Kobe Cross out wide left, entertaining number 23 all day. Here we go to the line. 25-yard line, looking to get in the end zone. We're knocking on the door again.
Joe
Quick one up the middle.
D'Ambrosio, gain of about 1.
Maybe.
D'Ambrosio, the ball carrier up the middle. Tackle made by Coppinger and Schleiman.
1 yard gain, maybe.
Short gain of a yard, second and 9.
Second
It's
and
tough
9.
sledding down here, boy. The Pythons want to stiffen up right now. Clock is running. Here comes Cody with the play. Kobe Cross out left. Second down, 9 to go.
Cody's keeping it.
Coming himself, looking to go up off tackle. He's going to get some yards.
Yeah, he's up to about the 20-yard line.
On the left side, Muse and Caton on the stop.
Good run by Cody.
Sun's a little tough. He's inside the 20. He's on
Can't
about
tell.
the 19.
Gain of
Looks
6
like
on the
third
play,
and about 3.
3.
Thought he had more than that. Oh, no, it was a 9-yard. Yeah, he picked up.
Yeah.
Good yardage.
6 yards or so.
Got a long 3 to go here. But we're going to go 4 downs anyway. So you got a long 3 yards here. 2 minutes and counting before the third quarter's over. Plymouth coming to the line now.
Be nice if we could run that clock right out and score in the
Bannon
fourth.
looking to keep it.
Oh, he slipped, but he got a few yards there. He's looking like it's close to a first down.
There wasn't a
Pelham.
whistle on that. I think the ball came loose, but they're not making that call.
Oh, jeez. We fumbled. Fumbled by Bannon, recovered by Pelham. Cody made a great run. Would have been a first down. Instead, it's going to be first down.
I didn't see that call.
Pelham.
I didn't hear a whistle.
First and 10, Pelham. They're on the 19-yard line.
That's Plymouth's first turnover
Big,
of the game.
big break for Pelham.
Yeah, that's big. Down to 2 minutes for the third quarter, and that eliminates our chance for an offensive score here in this quarter.
All right, now RD, it's our turn. We got to hold them. 3 and out with a punt would be nice. Get the ball back.
He is back.
Here's number 2.
He's going wide.
Cale Swanson out there to make the play, but he gained about 11 yards.
It's a good play by Swanson. He sheds a blocker and gets it down, gets him down around the ankles and drops him.
Tackle made by Trotter, number 42.
I guess 9 yards. It's going to be second and a half a yard.
It's a big gain. Didn't look like he had that many, but it's a big gain for Pelham. Second and 1 on their own 24-yard line.
It's like a little confusion on the defense here. We got him. We got him. We stopped him short. It's going to be third and about 1.5.
Great
now.
defensive play there.
Made by 71, Jacob Duquette.
Jake Duquette, Captain Jake. Would Jake the Snake be appropriate for today, playing the Pythons?
Yeah. Jake Plummer. Sean Griffith in there on that play as well. Tommy Warden on the line and Duquette. They're looking to hold these guys here.
Third and short. If we can hold them here, Pelham will have a tough decision to make on a 4th and short. Of course, we got to hold them here first.
It's a tall order, but the defense has been showing up. Let's see what they could do now. Quick one up the middle. They're going to hold him
Here we
down.
go. Joe Thorne, great
Throw
play.
him for a loss. Holy mackerel.
Joe Thorne brings down number 17.
That's a 1 or 2 yard loss right there.
Yard loss.
What a great defensive stand
Matthew
right there,
Muse,
Todd.
one of their best players, Joe Thorne, stepped up big.
Great defensive play. So
Looks
we're going to get
like,
the ball back. Joey Cleary's going back deep.
Big number 87, he's going to kick it. Looks like we're going to have some good field position. This is a position where we could either block one or maybe get a good return on it. See what happens.
I like it when the center hikes the ball over his head.
That would be nice.
It's not a bad play.
That would be good. because the kid's like 6'4".
And that brings us to the end of the third quarter with your score. Plymouth 7, Pelham 6.
All right, well, another quarter down, Paul. Still 7-6. A few turnovers in that third quarter. We had a good chance there and coughed it up on the 19.
Cody Bannon fighting for those extra yards, and they stripped him. But the defense stands tall. After a 9-yard game, we held them on 2 efforts for 1 yard, thrown for a loss. That's all you could ask for on this defense today.
Take these free online courses and visit
So for anybody listening locally, tomorrow our cheer squad is in the state championship, right, Paul?
Pinkerton High School.
Pinkerton Academy, they're going on. They're mad around 2:30.
Yep, Division II, 2:30-ish. I'll be there.
This Pelham High School cheer squad usually is one of the top teams in our division. They'll probably be getting ready for that as well.
That's a great event.
Our coach, Danae Morrison, Pelham alumni. You know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. Our cheer coach. She was running through the halls of Pelham back in the
early 80s?
I'd say late to early 90s. Let's not make her upset. All right, we're on to punt. Number 87.
Ball's back. He gets a good punt off.
Oh, what a kick. That was a good kick.
Takes a Plymouth bounce.
Yeah,
we'll take it.
Little Plymouth bounce. We're going to take over. 1st and 10 Bobcats from the 43-yard line.
What a battle today.
That was a great kick ball. Number 87 again. He seems to be everywhere.
We'll be back next year to wreak havoc as well. Let's see if Coach Sanborn has a 9-minute running drive and pokes one in. Patented Plymouth drive right here. We're on our own 43-yard line. 11:52 in this fourth quarter. Division II playoff, 7-6. Plymouth holding on to us. 7-6 lead here.
Charlie Como's in the backfield with Joe D'Ambruso.
There goes D'Ambruso. He's going to get some yards.
Yeah, looks like a gain of about 5. A late flag coming in.
That's going to be a face mask.
Late flag coming in. We'll see what that is.
Face mask, a late hit. Pelham's got to keep their cool. They're home here. They can't get frustrated. This has been their toughest opponent this year, I think, Todd. I think Plymouth has been their toughest opponent.
You're probably right. They do have 2 losses on the season.
This is the one you're supposed to win, though.
Yeah, they're the higher seed, but 2 evenly matched teams, as we talked about before the opening kickoff. Pelham does have a loss to Alvern, 15-0.
They're marching it off. Big break for Plymouth here, Todd.
And they also have a loss to Milford, 14-13. Those 2 teams, ironically, are playing today. And Alvern's leading. Last we heard at the half.
Down to the Python 38-yard line. 1st and 10 Bobcats.
1st and 10 Bobcats from the 38. Big break there. Looks like a personal foul. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Face mask.
15-yarder.
Face mask, I'm guessing.
15-yarder. Kobe Cross out to the right. Plymouth trying to get their offense in gear.
Going to take advantage of this here. Hang on to the ball.
Another one up the middle. Trying to go somewhere, not going anywhere.
That's Joe D'Ambruso again.
Thrown for a loss.
Number 74. Justin Roach, 74. He's coming off, thankfully.
Play, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 Bobcats.
Got to move these chains, keep this drive alive. Take some time off the clock.
Clock's running.
7-6 defensive struggle. Kobe Cross out right. Pelham fans are getting their defense up.
Joe Cleary on the counter.
Cleary.
Get up there, Joe.
Plenty of room.
Oh, man, it looks like he's going to go each time. They trip him up.
Good blocking on that line for Plymouth today.
Still gained about 7 yards. Going to be 3rd and 3-ish.
Gain of 7 on the play, 3rd and 3.
Python's got their hands full right now.
Good crowd here today, Paul. It's crowded over here, right in the stands with all the Python fanatics.
It's perfect. Beautiful field. They got a track around the football field.
I kind of missed the band, though. I don't know where they went. 3rd and 3 here for the Bobcats. Looks like Pelham's going to bring some pressure.
That counter.
Cale Swanson.
Big run and a big first down. We're going to move those chains again, Todd.
Cale Swanson, the ball here on the left side.
No flag on that play. The chains are moving.
That may be Cale's first run of the day. I can't remember him getting it before. Captain, senior, great player.
23-yard line.
Well, if we know Sanborn's offensive scheme, they're going to throw some plays at him they haven't seen yet. And that was one of them.
Coming in, we knew it would be running back by committee this year. We've had, 6 or 7 different guys carrying the ball each week. Somebody's stepping up and making plays.
Shame we don't have Robert Oliver. That little cannonball is hard to tackle.
Robert Oliver, hopefully he's getting ready for next week if we can pull this off.
Bannon's going to roll out.
But Pelham's defense is
going
good.
nowhere.
Bannon, the ball carrier.
Big
There
stop
it
by
is.
number 87.
Big
That
87.
Good athlete, that 87. Just a junior. Probably plays basketball as well.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter here.
23-yard line. I don't think a field goal will do us much good. You got to punch one in here. 8 minutes, 48 seconds, and counting. Plymouth comes to the line, 2nd and long.
Let's go for 7. That's what we need is the 7.
Quick one up the middle.
Joe
He's going
D.
to find
and
some room there.
That's a nice run. Tough run up the middle. What's that look like? About 5 or 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5.
Jones in on the stop for Pelham.
Maybe 4.
Python defense trying to hold back right now, trying to keep Plymouth out of that end zone, but we're knocking on the door. Cody Bannon in with the play. Ball's on the 19-yard line.
Again, we talked about it. This is 4 down territory. So we got 2 plays essentially to gain these 4 yards. We need to get the first.
That'd be nice. Let's hold on to the ball, Plymouth.
Cale again. We missed a
counter.
block. We missed a block.
Did he drop it?
Frickin'.
Was that a turnover? Did they call it? You got to be kidding me.
Lyman comes up with the ball for
Fumble again. Yeah, first
I
down
didn't see the
Pelham.
signal. That's a
First
heartache.
down, Pelham.
2 times inside the 20, and they put the ball on the ground.
Twice.
You cannot do that in a playoff. Can't do it at all.
Backbreaker. Backbreaker. 2 fumbles. Well, now we're even. We've given them the ball twice. They've given it to us twice. Let's hope our defense can still hold them.
Well, we thought it was going to be a defensive struggle anyway. We're down just under 8 minutes. Pelham takes over on their own 19-yard line.
Nice play.
What a tackle. Somebody broke through that line there. That was number,
What is that?
right there. Talman?
No, J.C. Gomer.
J.C. Gomer, number 30. Busts through that line and trips him up by the ankles.
That was a great play. He's usually a safety. He's, as far as I know, playing out of position there, but made a great play.
2-yard loss. We'll take it. Defenses have been showing up. I can't
2nd
believe
down and 12 from the 18.
It's not like a Plymouth team to put the ball on the ground twice in one half.
Back to pass.
Going down the sideline long.
A little long. All right.
Not catchable. Going to be out of bounds.
Travis is incomplete.
That was the other gentleman who made that fingertip catch to bail him out on that 3rd down
Cole
play.
Johnson was right on him there.
Yeah, they were looking for an
That was a
interference.
nice chance.
No interference there.
I like that call. It was a gutsy call by Pelham.
Gomer's out.
3rd and 12.
Gomer's out. It's going to be 3rd down. Ball on the 18-yard line. A long 11. 12 yards to go.
They're going to
Got
go
the wideouts.
shotgun.
3 wideouts.
Need to get some pressure here from DNs.
Got that tight end out wide to the right.
Come on.
He's passing. He's going to him. He's looking to go up and get it.
No, he
No
drops
go.
it. Nice play. Quarterback made a great pass, put it right on him, but he dropped it.
Cale Swanson.
Cale was there to help break it up. It's going to be 4th down and 12.
Defense is standing up again.
Number 87 is going to kick again. And Joe Cleary's going to have another chance.
87 is going to be formidable.
I hate to mention Mike Boyle's name again, but let's see if they can channel that Mike Boyle touchdown.
That would help. If special teams can give us a little help today, we'll take it. We're going to take all the help we can get. Looks like we're going after this punt.
Looks like they're doing
He's
something
not back
funky.
too far either. Maybe he's faking it. Ooh. Wow, he's lucky he got that off. It's
All right,
not a
just
good
get away
punt.
from it, Joe. Get away.
There
Okay,
it
we'll
is.
take it.
Plymouth.
Took a little Plymouth bounce. We're going to take that over in Python territory, Paul. First and 10 from the 41.
Bobcats take over. First and 10 with 7:02 left to play.
We got 7 minutes of running plays. Whether we score or not, we can kill this clock and win this game 7-6.
Just protect the ball. We got to hang on to it. We're moving it.
That's not a Plymouth team that puts it on the ground twice. That's not what they do. Who fumbled the last one?
The last one was Cale Swanson.
Yeah.
First one was Cody Bannon, two of our key players.
Cale Swanson, his second carry of the day.
Senior captain and quarterback.
Well, we got our work cut out for us. We're in Pelham territory at their 41. 7 minutes and 2 seconds in this game. Division II contest.
Joe Cleary.
Joe Cleary trying to pick his way. He's going to get dumped for a loss or maybe a yard gain.
Not much doing there.
Bluebirds in on the stop for Pelham.
Second down and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Clock's running at 6:40. Fourth quarter. 7-6 Bobcats.
Take your time, Coach. Let's get everything we can out of it.
The new rule this year is you got 40 seconds from the prior whistle to run your play. Used to be 25 from when the ball was set. So
40 seconds from when the whistle
blows.
Blows on the. Okay. Here he goes up the middle, looking for the right side.
That looks like D'Ambruso hit hard by number 2, Caton.
Short gain.
By Caton on the play.
Well,
Third and long on this play. Big play here.
Third and about 6.
Gain of 4. Third down at 6.
Down to the 6-minute mark in this fourth quarter. Plymouth leading 7-6. 2 first quarter scores that are going to hold up.
The first drive for each team.
First drive.
We thought we were going to be in a shootout here, but we're in a defensive contest. All the experts might have been right. I just hope they're not right on the final score.
First time for the Union Liar.
Joe Cleary, get upfield, Joe.
He's looking to turn a corner. Gets dumped.
Joe gains a couple yards.
Short gain.
Fourth and about 4. Joe Cleary, he's a new uncle as of last night, Paul.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Lily had a
boy?
Sister Lily had a boy, Bo.
Bo Joseph.
I'm not sure the middle name.
Bo Randall.
Bo Clifford, as far as I know. And healthy, happy, and congrats to the Cleary family.
Yep, good
and,
for them.
Maybe Uncle Joe can get another play here and score a touchdown for us.
We got to move these chains right now, Todd. This is big. Got to move
Big
the
play,
chains right
fourth
here.
and 4. Pelham faithful getting loud here.
Joey's in motion.
Oh, little dump pass to Cole.
What a great play.
What a play. Good call, Coach Sanborn.
He should have been gone on
First
that.
down, I got a little excited. I was coming out of my seat, but we'll take the first down.
On the stop for Pelham.
Key play today. That's a big first down. We're under 5 minutes.
First
the clock
and
is
10
ticking.
from the
What a great
24-yard
first
line.
down.
That was a great call.
This terrific game today is brought to you by Pemmy Baker TV and Granite State Sports Network with our producer, Andrew Fenn. And we are set up here in the bleachers, right in the sun. We're down to approaching 4 minutes left in this game with Plymouth a 7-6 lead. Joe
D'Ambruso, number 59.
They keyed on that one.
I believe that's Evan Haskins, one of the top wrestlers in Division 3 in the state. Evan Haskins makes a great play.
Loss of a yard on the play. Second and 11.
Wrestlers make good defensive linemen, you know, Mr. Ferentz.
Yeah, they grab too much, so they hold.
Yeah.
They're always holding.
Defensively, you can do that a little.
We're under 4 minutes, Coach. 7-6 lead in this Division II contest.
3:43.
And we're in Pelham.
Clock's ticking. Captain Jake Duquette leads us up to the ball. Got to hold onto the ball.
We're on the 24-yard line.
Joe Cleary.
Pick your way, Joe.
Oh, what a great play by number 6.
Broke through. He had blockers in front of him. The defense came through that and dumped him.
Jake Hurling. That was a tough play by him. He had a couple blockers on him, Paul. I don't know how he got through there, but the clock's still ticking. It's 3:10. 7-6 Bobcats.
Unbelievable.
Third down and about 8.
approaching that 3-minute mark. Plymouth holding on to a 7-6 lead. That PAT looms large.
Huge. Pete Wingstead. He's automatic from
He
those
is
extra
Mr.
points.
Automatic. That's
Great,
gonna be,
great
could
kid.
be the difference in this game.
Senior captain of our varsity soccer
Third down
team.
along 8. He's back to
He does
pass.
double duty. Cole's wide
He's got
open.
somebody
He's
way
got
down
Kale.
there.
It's
He's
a
got the
touchdown.
ball.
That's not Kale. That's Colby Cross. Touchdown Bobcats.
That's got to be his first. What a great play. A great call by Coach Sanborn's staff.
13-6 Bobcats. Extra point coming up here.
Holy mackerel. What a great play. And there was a defender on him,
Oh, what a pass.
but he led him perfectly.
That was nice. We said Cross was out there. He was kind of a decoy all day, and I knew Coach Sanborn would hit him at some point.
And
Picked
Cross-
the perfect time.
And Cross was the only one who could have caught that. If he didn't catch it, no one else was going to get it.
Pete Wingstead on
Pete Wingstead,
to
Mr. Automatic, going to give us another point, we hope.
on to make it 8-0. High snap. Great job by Charlie.
That's no good.
It's good.
It is
Oh,
good.
That's in. That's in. We're up 14-6.
Holy mackerel. What a big play. That is the play of the game, as the PA announcer here wisely picks.
Wow.
14-6.
Wow, good call by Coach Sanborn. Great pass by Cody Bannon, and a great catch by Colby Cross.
Offensive line giving him the time he needs. He put it right on the numbers.
Colby Cross is in for the injured Trevin Sanborn. Great play for him. He's a junior. He'll be back next year. He's our backup quarterback. Great kid, works hard, and glad to see him do it. 14-6 Bobcats.
2 minutes and 44 seconds left in this contest to see who continues on their way to the ship. Plymouth looking good right now with a bold call. That was a 4th down play?
That was 3rd down and
That was
about
3rd
8.
down. That was a fabulous call.
I'm sure they were thinking we were just going to run it and try to keep that clock rolling, and Coach Sanborn, perfect opportunity to throw the ball.
Colby Cross holds on. What a great job by him today. Number 2's back deep. Hasn't had a chance for a run back yet, Todd. This would be the time if he's going to do it at all. 2 minutes and 44 seconds. In this 4th period, Pete Wingstead going to put one as deep as he can here.
Here we go, Pete. Short kick. Looks like it's going to go. Who's that, number 3? All right, make a play, make a play. We'll take that. First down, Pelham. First down, Pelham from, looks like the 39, maybe 40-yard line. 1st and 10, 2:38 to go, 14-6 Bobcats.
Well, we want that defense to do what they've been doing all day and just stand up tall here. Make it difficult for these guys to move those chains. I don't know if Pelham's going to panic.
2:38 left to play in the game, ball on their own 39-yard line.
Coach Lamb's going to earn his money right here on this drive. They've been playing great all day.
Big
All
number
those film
87 going
sessions.
out wide, Todd.
Yeah,
There's
they're
a
going
man.
to run their 2-minute drill. We just got to cover these passes and don't let them behind us. Little pressure on number 5.
He's back to pass. He's got time.
He's
Dumps
elusive.
it off for a little
Number 2.
screen.
Oh, that's a block in the back. Maybe no. Okay.
Still going down the sideline.
There he is, number 2. He's a huge playmaker. That is just what we didn't want. Huge play coming up here. There's no flags on the field. Pelham has to go for 2. Plymouth defense has to stiffen up here and hold him.
That's a big run by number 2. That's what he's done all year, though.
Somebody, I thought it might have been a block in the back. I'm guessing now that it was a great block by somebody.
No flags on the play.
They're going for 2. This could be the game here. 2:22 to go in the 4th quarter. It's 14-12 Bobcats. Pelham going for 2. Huge play.
If they've gone for 2 in the past, we know what the play is. If they haven't, defense, it's your
Here we
job
go,
right
defense.
here, boys.
It's huge. Huge play here.
I'd have to cover number 87, Todd. He's going to go up and get it like it's a rebound.
Well, he's out wide. We'll
He's
see.
in the
They're still
shotgun.
in
The quarterback's back. He is going to roll out to his right.
Get him, Austin.
He's going to get him right
Austin.
there.
Yes. Oh, thank God. Great play by Austin Tallman.
He's been there all day, Austin Tallman, number 50. Showed up big and dumps the quarterback. Did he get that ball off?
He threw it. Yep. We made a play on
He
the
didn't
other
catch it,
side.
did he?
He did not.
He did not.
2-point conversion anyhow. Pelham would be kicking us. Coach Boyle, you would expect, put the hands team on. Maybe they're going to onside kick this one, Paul.
Well, 2 minutes, 22 seconds. They're down 2 points.
You're looking at that time. They got 3.
14-12.
They still have their 3 timeouts, if I'm correct.
Yep, I think they have 3. I tell you, that number 2 showed up. You called it, Todd. He's their go-to all year.
Yeah, he makes the big play. He's dangerous in the open space, and he proved it on that play. We got to be ready. We got to recover
we got
this.
the hands team out there. You got
Cody Bannon, Joe Cleary.
Yep.
Joe D'Ambruso all up front.
Well, got to expect it.
We're going to put one guy deep in case they try to pooch it over us.
Number 2 just getting out there. 87. Played a big role today, number 87, looking to make this next outstanding play here. Pelham looking to get possession back.
All right, we look confused. I don't know. Let's hope we get this. 87. Go get it. Go get it.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't see who did get it.
Oh, my God.
Who got that?
Pelham doesn't look very happy, so I'm guessing it's us.
That was a great kick.
Oh, it was a great kick. 87, the kid we've been talking about all day. He does a little bit of everything. We recovered. Joe Cleary.
Joe Cleary.
Uncle
he's back.
Joe. Way to go, buddy. 1st and 10.
Good hands.
Bobcats from the 49-yard line. 2:22 to go.
No time off the clock on that play.
No, we never. It goes on the touch. We were down when we touched it, so it didn't run.
There you go. 2-point lead now. 2 minutes, 22 seconds.
All right, a couple first downs. Protect the ball. Pelham's going to be hitting us hard here. We better be ready. Cody Bannon.
He's going to keep it himself. He's going to get a couple yards anyway. Late flag. That doesn't look good for Pelham.
Doesn't look good for Cody. He's a little banged up. He's getting up slow.
Yeah, Pelham's got to keep their cool. If that was a late hit, that's not good. It's against Pelham. They're going to lose some yards here.
Cody's limping a little. I'm guessing he's okay. He's a tough kid. Plays hockey in the winter. Takes some hits. He's used to it. He's going to the bench, though.
15-yarder right here.
Hit to the head, they're saying.
Personal foul call, hit to the head against Pelham.
Is that Colby Cross coming in, the quarterback for us, Todd?
Colby Cross will be under the center.
33-yard line.
2:09 and the clock is ticking.
Colby Cross.
Pelham's not using their timeouts.
With a big, big touchdown. And
Maybe now they call it. We're down to 2 minutes and 1 second left in this fourth quarter.
Timeout on the field.
Plymouth leads 14-12.
Timeout by Pelham. I don't know why they waited so long to call their timeout.
Yeah,
but
no, that was a mistake on their part.
We'll take it.
What a contest today. What a great game. Brought to you by Pemmy Baker TV and the Granite State Sports Network. You can enjoy this game all week coming up as Plymouth prepares for the next game if we can hold on to this one, Todd.
Well, right now we're looking good. We need one more first down. We might be able to run that clock out. We got to protect the ball. We've coughed it up twice.
I don't like that either.
Cold hands, I don't know.
Two good teams battling it out.
Well, this time of year, I mentioned it, all 8 teams in this division could win this this playoff. By the looks of it, number 7, Alvern is going to beat number 2, Milford. Hollis Brookline, number 5, would be a mild upset against number 4, Kennett. And if this holds up, number 6 will be over number 3. Don't want to jinx us, but
it's anybody's going to the ship. Here we go.
Here we go. J.C. Gomer right up the middle.
We got to hold on to that ball, baby.
Protect that ball. It's going to bring second down. It's going to
take another timeout.
Timeout. Pelham. They're going to try to stop us here on 3 or 4 downs and get the ball back. And with number 2 on your team, you never know what's going to happen. That kid in open field just went 65 yards.
Timeout on the field. Pelham, gain of 2 on the play.
I'm sure Coach Lamb does not want to see that happen.
No, that shouldn't have happened to begin with. We had him pinned on the sideline. He just kept going. It's a good run back, but I'm sure he's done it all year for them. He's their go-to. Pythons are trying to hold this Plymouth defense right here to try and get the ball back, give their number 2 another chance at that end zone.
He's in there. It's second down and 8 coming out of the timeout.
I think Pelham may have one more timeout.
I got him with one more to go, and they'll be able to stop the clock one more time. Then a first down should ice it. Cody Bannon is back in. That's good to see. Hand off to Joe D'Ambruso.
He's going down the sideline.
Oh, no, there's a flag on the field. And that's in the area of holding, typically. Great run by Joe. Oh, it is holding on the Bobcats. Oh, my God. It's coming back, Paul.
That's terrible.
It's going to stay second down, so we get another chance to kill that clock.
Looked like Joey was sprung. I don't know who was holding. He was already gone.
It looked like it was a little bit away and behind the play, but the refs felt like it affected the play, and they called the hold. So it looks like replay from where we were. It's second down and 9.
Ball's on the 30-yard line. A minute 47 seconds left. Plymouth in lead, 14-12.
It says 30. It's on the 32.
32, they fixed it.
Yep. Second
Plymouth
and 9.
to the line now.
Clock is not running after the penalty. Same play, it looks like. Joe D'Ambruso get upfield again. Stay in bounds, please.
Stay in bounds. It's a smart play.
Over the left side.
That's going to be the last timeout for Pelham.
Gain of about 4. Another timeout, Pelham. That's their last timeout with a minute 38 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 14-12 Bobcats.
Gain on the play was 5 yards, third and 4.
I know we probably want to keep it on the ground here and run that clock out, but Coach Sanborn's coming out of a timeout. Maybe something funky again, Paul? What do you think? I know the freshman coach might throw it here.
I can't predict. He's surprised me how many different times. 4th and 1 at the championship game. He gets McGowan going down the sideline before the halftime.
Yeah.
Big score. No, he's done it. Time in and time out.
I mentioned it before the game. Coach Sanborn is 9-0 in playoff games. First 2 years we struggled. We did not make the playoffs, but since then he's a perfect 9-0. 3-time defending Division II state champs, Plymouth Bobcats. This is the play that you need to make to win these tournaments.
Well, he's got a great coaching staff behind him. Comes up with the big plays when he needs to. This is certainly going to be one of them.
This is it. This
4
is
down territory anyway.
The offensive line makes hay. Coach Bounds and Coach Sanborn run that unit. And did we get it? It's looking like they're calling 4th down. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Clock's running.
Down to a minute and 20.
Clock's running.
Holy mackerel.
It's 4th and short. Let that clock get down. Let the clock go. I'm guessing Coach Sanborn's going to let the clock run down to the final second and get a timeout to make the right call here.
Exactly. He does great time management.
Great time management. It gives you, some gray hair at time when we're needing the clock. But so far, so good. 14-12, 53 seconds, clock's running. Coach Sanborn's going to the official. He calls his timeout with 45.5 seconds to go. It's 4th and 1 from the 24-yard line.
He's got 1 yard to end the game.
It's a big play.
1 yard.
You think Pelham, that big 87 and number 56 Haskins, they've been all over the place from that defensive line. We've got to take care of them and get this yard.
Well, Pelham's going to be looking to strip it. Whoever we give it to, Pelham's in there looking to get possession of that ball. But it's they got a big job in front of them.
So a first down here, Paul. This is the game. We get this first down, we'll end it. We might have to take one knee because it's a 40-second clock after the play.
It is getting a little chilly, so we should wrap it up. I think we're going to see Cody Bannon keep it, go around the side.
You got any scores from Albert? Just getting word from Andrew that Alvern is winning 20-7 to start the fourth quarter. If we get a first down here, Bobcats should be able to ice this game. And if they hang on, we'll be home at George Zulius Field. Oh boy, big play. Big stop by Pelham.
Joe
Big
D'Ambruso. I thought he was going to go right up the middle. They didn't. He tried to sweep to the right. He gets dumped.
42 seconds to go. There's a player down on the field. That is number 2 for Pelham.
You don't want to get him.
Big blow for Pelham. He's got to come off the field, I believe. Yeah, the trainer made it on the field, which means number 2. Unfortunately for Pelham, and fortunate for the Bobcats,
Holding
he
his
needs
hip.
to come out.
Looks like
That's
a hip
too
pointer.
bad. He's one of their best players. A big playmaker for Pelham has to come off the field.
Well, it's going to end on a exciting note here because
Here
you
we
know
go.
he's going to put the ball up.
43 seconds.
He's going to put the ball up.
14-12 Bobcats.
We need
Here we go.
Talman to get in there and get this quarterback.
They have no timeouts. Incomplete pass
has
will
time.
stop it. Complete pass. That's complete. 12 yards. It does stop on a first down until the ball is set. Okay, they're setting the
34
chains.
seconds.
They're setting the chains.
Oh, they just started the clock and now they're not.
I don't know why they're letting them set up like this. This is not good. Coach Sanborn is going to have a coronary over
He's
there.
asking him what the heck is going on.
Roll the clock. You're letting them get set up. They're resetting the clock to 39 seconds. This is giving Pelham a slight advantage because typically the clock would roll and they would have less time to figure out what play they want to run.
He's back to pass.
Howie's back.
He's
Howie's
going to let
back.
it go, but we got him dumped. Throws it out of bounds on the right, but they're going to call
All
it.
right, that's intentional grounding. It is
That'd be the call I'm looking for.
29 seconds on the clock. It's penalty, I assume, against the offense.
10 yards and a loss of down.
Intentional grounding. It'll push them back.
We haven't given him that much time to pass, but he's pretty accurate when he has the time.
We just got to keep the receivers in front of us. We can't let them sneak out behind us.
We're subbing.
Trips to the right.
Cody Bannon back deep.
Cody
Playing
Bannon
safety.
playing center field. Just can't give up the home run here, Paul.
Second down. 23 yards to go. Looking to find somebody.
It's a hold. It looked like
Lets it go.
picked off. Picked off. Cody Bannon basically tackles Cale Swanson. He says, "Get on the ground. We won this football game."
Wow, what a finish.
Picked off by Cale Swanson. There is a flag on the play. That's not good. Might be a sideline infraction on the Bobcats getting too excited.
They are drawing out a lot of time on this.
I don't know what that means if it is.
Personal foul call going against Plymouth.
What could that have been?
It was late. I'm thinking it's still.
But we have possession of the ball.
It's still our ball. I don't
Yeah.
know. Let's see what happens here.
It's got to still be our ball. Yeah, we got possession. Now we just take a knee.
Coach Sanborn won't be happy about that late in the game.
Well, he's got to be a little upset about them not running the clock on that out of bounds.
10 ball on their own 42-yard line.
21-7. We should be in victory formation here. Mr. Ferentz taking a knee. And if all goes as it is up in Milford or over in Milford or wherever Milford is from here, Alvern is going to hang on, and we are going to be home next week, Saturday.
Victory formation.
And a rematch.
Plymouth takes a knee, and that's going to be the ball game.
They're going to throw the flag on the defense for reaching across the ball there.
Cole Johnston
Call against Pelham.
extending his hand. Well, that's got to be a heartache for Python fans here today. They had a terrific season, Todd. Earned the right to be hosting at home this first-round playoff game, but Plymouth showed up big.
Great game. Great game.
Plymouth
Just
showed
like
up
we
big
called,
today.
two evenly matched teams. Played an even game, back and forth all day long. Final score, 14-12 Bobcats.
First time the Union Liars had it right. What a great game.
They had Pelham winning 13-7.
I know. Well, they're close on the score.
They're close. They're close.
What a great game. That's Pemmy Baker TV, Granite State Sports Network. This is Paul Ferentz and Todd Austin. And we're going to see you next week at home. Plymouth is going to host Alvern, which was a championship game, I believe, last year. That should be a terrific game. Plymouth is going to be home.
It was.
Should really enjoy the comforts of home.
20-7 last we heard at the start of the fourth. If that holds up, we'll be at home. If Milford can pull off a miracle, we'll be traveling down 93 again to cross 101 and playing at Milford. But hopefully we're home against Alvern.
Bobcat Nation showed up today. We're going to see you all next week.